Welcome to this creative video. So today we are going to do the one marker challenge, and I'm going to use Jazza's Arty Games app here, as you can see. I'm sorry if the camera goes in and out of focus, since I have some issues right now. So let's play a single game, and it's going to be like a color challenge with one color, only one color, and choosing all the markers. And then I don't have all the custom markers that is on this app, but I'm going to try and choose one, as I have a lot of markers, you guys know this. The closest one, so let's go. I'm gonna do something with marker G17. This is a Copic marker. Yay! Oh, I wanted a Copic marker because, oh yeah, those are my best friends. So I'm gonna pick up my Copic marker. This is my marker case with my friends. Here it is. G17. So yeah, I'm gonna draw a picture and then I'm gonna color it in. So let's get to it, shall we? Yep. Hey everybody! Yeah, so I did the one marker challenge, not 3 marker challenge, and here you can see me picking up my supplies. I usually just use a normal lead pen, as you can see, and then sometimes I use a like, you know, what you call a mechanical pencil for small details. But this time I know, since the color was green, I wanted to do something with nature, so I ended up drawing a nature goddess. And you can see me starting with line art. You know, you can see my face and everything, but I don't have a good setup. And I'm sorry if the stuff in this video is like laggy or something, because apparently my computer is already giving up again. My computer is slowly dying, guys, falling apart literally. So that sucks, and yeah, I'm not gonna beg you for money, but there is a Ko-fi link below, so if you want to donate money to me there, it's really appreciated, because I really need to get a new computer as soon as possible, since this one is literally falling apart. But yeah, sorry, mean to plug myself, but what can you do when you need stuff? I mean, I am saying myself, you know, but yeah. Okay, so back to the drawing. Sorry for going off tangent there, guys, I'm sorry about that. I wanted her to have horns. I wanted to be like a goddess thingy, so I did give her some horns. I gave her like deer-like ears, and then I just sketched out the hair. I was like thinking, how should I do the hair? And yeah, I wasn't pleased with that one, so I redid it. I started on the body, and I actually had a lot of fun doing this one. It taught me quite a lot about my style as well, and how to develop and how to like stylize stuff, because I've always had troubles finding my own style. I think I have a pretty what do you want to call it, like a pretty common style. Like, it looks like something, it's very common style. It's very not like I have a unique style. I don't know, what do you guys think about the style I have? So here I decided I did legs, and then I was like, oh, I need to turn on my lights because it's too dark. And then I like to block out shapes that I'm gonna use, and then it's like, oh well, these legs are too, I mean, you won't be able to see the entire thing. So I did try a little thing where I like did a tail on her. So instead, since she's a nature spirit, I just did like a wispy tail on her. She's like not a genie, but you know, a wispy tail, because since her legs didn't fit on the paper, I had to put her head a bit lower, because, you know, I wanted the horns to be part of the drawing as well. I wanted them to be seen. And then I started drawing on the hands, and I hate hands, guys. I absolutely hate drawing hands, but if you don't practice, you don't want to improve. So that's what I did. And then I was like, she's a completely brilliant character. She doesn't have to have like humanized hands. So in the end, I gave her like long fingers that almost look like branches. So I guess that's a thing. For her dress, for her top, I wanted to do like those kind of Greek style. I don't know if they call it Greek style, but you know, with clasps at the top, and it's like just fabric falling down over the body. That's what I went for in that style. And then I wanted her hair to be quite stylized, so it ended up just swirling it upwards, and then when I color it, it's gonna look like quite like bushes actually. So that's fine and cool for like a nature character, so that's really nice, I think. Here I'm just finishing up the sketch. I know I should have used my light board for this. I should have like sketched it out on a normal paper and then traced it to this paper, but I didn't, and I regret that afterwards, because afterwards you're gonna see me like erase it like a ton, and I like keep erasing, and yeah, it's a tad frustrating. So here I'm starting to ink the piece, and I started with the horns actually. They are not like symmetrical or even, because horns doesn't look like that. They are like quite, well, maybe some horns look like that, but at least her horns doesn't look like that. Okay, that's what my story I'm sticking to it. So did her face. I think she turned out really cute. I love her face. She's adorable. And I want to like experiment with different face shapes, so that's why I give her like a square looking chin. And then I just started to do. I love doing like big swirly motions when I ink. It feels so satisfying to be like whoosh, swoosh, whoosh. Yeah. And then I decided she wanted to have some. Oh, I did. Well, she got cuffs anyway. So, and then this is when I did the fingers. Be like, oh, but let's just make them like, you know, big and clawy, like branches or something like that. And then I started to the color. And I knew I wanted to do the hair just like, you know, with the marker freely. I didn't want to have like the hair limited by line art. So I just did the hair like this before I erased everything. So if you can see me, I will fill it in more later, but this is how it started. On camera, the marker actually looks quite turquoise, or a dark, like a petrol blue, dark turquoise green, whatever. But it's actually a green color. It's called G17. It's a Copic marker, in case you guys didn't know that. So here I'm erasing everything, and here's where the camera starts to being a little annoying. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I need to remember to keep, because I noticed this has happened before, and it's like been, when I have filmed over an hour, it starts to be like mean. So maybe I just usually keep like my filming in segments, so like, oh, half an hour, pause, and then filming again, like another clip for half an hour, and so on. I think that method is better, because then I won't have to deal with lagginess like this. One has some parts of it. And here I am again, going over the hair, filling out the areas I missed, and just making it the way I want it to look. You can see her hair looks quite like bushes behind her arms like that. I think this looks really cool. This design was also inspired by like a doll that I'm working on currently, so that's cool, I think. Anyway, I really love the way her hair turned out, and I gave her some green lips, because it's the one marker challenge. You gotta like use one marker, and then you can layer it if you want to. You can also use the colors blender, which I will do later. So then for her hands, I decided one will have an arm, one will have like a swirly thing with leaves and dots around it, and there's the camera jumping again. I'm sorry about that, guys. I know that this post-production, so I can't really do anything about it now. This is an important cat intermission. Sassy wants to come along and say hi, because she's a sweetie. My good girl. Then I tried to color anyway when she was there, but eventually she laid on the entire drawing. I was like, okay, you're gonna have to go, honey. So I put her down on the floor. She just wants to be with me, like be where I am. So nice of her. She's such a lovely girl. Good girl. Yeah, this is real-time drawing. You can see the lagging. I'm sorry. I don't mean to complain too much about it either, but that's yeah. Your computer has not been frozen. This is the video that's frozen, and that sucks big time. But yeah, I did like just green strokes all over the dress, because I didn't know what to do. Since this green is quite a dark green, I was like, but I can layer it, but it won't look too good. It will like look almost too dark, and maybe it won't show up too well. There we go, Sassy's down. And then I went over it, and then what am I doing here? I don't even know. Oh right, I started to give her like dots on her ears, and I gave her shoulders, and then her entire tail is full of dots, and then part of her body, and yeah, this was a really therapeutic experience, but sadly you can't see much of it. I mean, if this keeps up, I'm just gonna have to go back to filming videos with my phone. It's no problem really, I have a lot of space on my phone for just videos and images, so that won't be a problem. But you know, it's so convenient to just have this as a webcam and directly film it, so I don't have to wait forever and download the video from my OneDrive after I'm done, because my phone doesn't work with the cord. Whatever. Okay, so here I'm going in with the colorless blender, and you can see I will go over that orb a couple of times, and here I'm starting to just go over her dress to smooth out the colors and to make them like, well, blended out, I guess we can call it. Yeah, this is another laggy part. Oh well. I did some in the hair like random, then I did a little bit on face. So you can see the dots go up like between her breasts, and then some on the shoulders and some on her hands. I hope you guys can see it. You will see more in the finalized product that I will post after this. So here I went in with the colorless blender. I will dot the color on the blender, and it gave me like a light green tone, like much lighter. So I did the horns, the eyeshadow, her cuffs with that, and then I went over the dress with the light color. Did the top of the dress. Or is it a dress? I don't know. The clothing piece. Alright guys, it's finished. I'm sorry if you can't see it too well. I'm gonna put it up on the screen so you can see it as well. But I didn't quite like it. I might put it up as a print. What do you guys think? Would you like this as a print? My favorite part is the top part. I'm not too pleased with the lower part. But what can you do? This was a fun challenge, and I recommend you guys to try it. So do try it, and link to your video in the comments below so I can check it out and give you some well-needed praise, because everyone wants praise. And another cat in the mission. Here we go. Okay guys, I will see you in the next video. Hope you have a great one. Peace everybody. Bye.